Hi, and welcome to this video where we're going to take a look at setting up the different options in Stripe and Workshop Angel so that your clients' payments by installments can be taken automatically using what's known as Stripe subscriptions. So here we are in Workshop Angel, and in a few moments we're going to make some changes in the settings area here to show that we've made the appropriate changes in Stripe itself. So first we're going to go into Stripe. So we've got our Stripe account open in this window here. We're in the Stripe dashboard. We need to go to the API keys area, and to do that, if we click in the search area and type API, then we get the option to go to developers and API keys. And you may recall when you created your Stripe keys for Workshop Angel, you created a couple of what are called restricted keys. And it's the capabilities in those restricted keys that you'll need to update if you created those keys before around November 2024. So we need to do this for the Stripe keys both in test mode and live mode. We've come into Stripe in live mode because the test mode option here is off, and you can see this key is called RK Live. So we'll do it first for live mode, and then we'll do the same thing for test mode. So what we need to do is, along the line of where this restricted key is specified, there's 3 dots at the end. If we click on Edit Key, then it takes us into the area where we can specify, and in this case change, what capabilities this key has as it's used by Workshop Angel. So there are some capabilities in there already. So balance is set to read. Charges should already be set to write. We need to set customers to be write. We scroll down a little bit. Payment intents should be set to write. We also need to set products to be write, and setup intents should already be set to be write. If we go down to this next major section, there are 3 together we need to set to be right, and those are invoices, prices, and subscriptions. So we'll set invoices right, prices right, and subscriptions right. If we scroll quite a way further down, there's a section just with one item which is called Webhook Endpoints. We need to set that to right as well, and then click Apply Changes. And that has now updated that key to have those new capabilities in live mode. What we'll do now is we will go over to test mode in Stripe, and you should have a Workshop Angel restricted key in test mode, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. So we'll go to the 3 dots and we'll go Edit Key, and we will add then, so we've got balance is read, we've got charges is read, so we'll set charges to write. We'll set customers to write. We have payment intent set to write. We will set products to write, and setup intents is set to write. And then in this next major section, all billing resources, we'll set these 3 together. Invoices we'll set right, payments we'll set right, and subscriptions we'll set right. And then quite a bit further down, a little section on its own, we'll set Webhook Endpoints to be right, and we'll click Apply Changes. So that has updated the keys in Stripe to have the capabilities that we need. We're now going to go back into Workshop Angel, and in the settings area we're going to do 2 things. First, we're going to tell Workshop Angel that we've made those changes. So in the Stripe keys area, there's an option here which says Stripe keys have been added or updated for customers and subscriptions. So that's what we've just done. So we'll set that to be on, and there's no save option that we need to click for that. And then in the business settings area, we've got this option here we need to make sure is set on, which says use Stripe subscriptions for scheduled payments. So set that to be on and click save. And then over in activities then, if you've got an event which has payment by installments set up, then it will previously have been saying installment payments will be requested each month by email. And having made those changes, if you just click freshly into that event, in this case, because we're already in it, we're going to click out of it into templates and defaults, then back into the event and go to step 4, where the installment settings are made. You'll see now it says installments will be taken automatically through Stripe subscriptions. What we'd recommend you do when you've set this up is that you go to one of your events, which does payment by installments, and you run a complete test booking using this option here next to step 8. And in your booking form then, so we've got a booking form set up here. Okay, so let's just go and set a couple of options in this one for the yoga retreat. And we'll find then if we select that we'd like to pay by installments, it says here installments payments will be automatically taken from your payment card each month. So that again shows on the booking form that this now is set up correctly. What you will see when you look in Stripe, so we've got a Stripe account here with all this set up and a booking we've already made, that you can now go to the customers area of Stripe, because for the subscription process to work, Workshop Angel has to create a customer record in Stripe which contains their card details, so Stripe can take the payment from that card each month. So we've run a test booking just before we started this video with somebody called Rose Ramsey, who has booked on to our example yoga retreat. And if we click on her customer record, we can see that her subscription has now been set up. It's the first entry in her customer record. And if you click on that, you can see all the various details of the setup that it's created. So that is the whole setting that you put together for using Stripe subscriptions in Workshop Angel. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for listening.